there's a real buzz here at the NALS conference in York, and I'm delighted to be joined by another of the speakers. It's Glyn Trott. And Glyn, it's especially lovely to have you here because you actually are a NALS licensed firm as well.
Yes, I am. One of my businesses, Pinnacle Lettings and Estate Agents, are NALS members, and we've been NALS members right from the start. And obviously I've led MC as well, which is a software company that we provide software for letting and estate agents, which is a great privilege because I get to see some really good insights into what those agents do, and I take some of those insights back to my own company, experiment with them, fail with them, try and get some insights, develop software, and at the end of the day just sort of try and do some good practices in sales and lettings.
Fantastic. And tell us a little bit about the presentation today, because you're going to be talking about landlord acquisition and retention strategies, aren't you?
Yeah, it's an interesting feeling at the moment. Landlords are sensing costs are going up, and some landlords' costs are going up. And I'm feeling that on the ground with landlords. And actually, when you sort of break down, some landlords are doing really well, some aren't. So the real key message for me, as agents, we classically say, got to keep growing. But for me, the key message is, keep what I've got, hold fees and grow. So a lot of my talk is just really talking about that and just sharing what we do to keep landlords and get new landlords.
Because I think, there is an opportunity for agents now because regulation is becoming more onerous, and I feel that landlords, perhaps who were self-managing, are actually going to think maybe I should go for a fully managed service here now. So I think there is opportunity for agents who offer that little bit of extra service to encourage those landlords to come into a fully managed situation.
Absolutely. And my agency is based in Wales, so we've got new legislation with mandatory licensing of landlords and agents. And what we're seeing there is really that understanding of what's now involved. So in ourselves, we've got a fully managed service, and we'll be launching a fully managed license service. So if you want us to hold the license, do the extra work, it's a completely different tier. And what we're finding is it's a lot about not just the understanding, but convenience. Landlords are now saying, I really do have a lot of paperwork. And that classic profile landlord for us is usually sort of mid-30s, 40s, couple, young kids or kids at university. And the time's pretty precious. They got day jobs. So we're really targeting and angling sort of that approach with our two-tier management service.
Oh, that's interesting. Very, very interesting. I mean, you've hit on a good point there that the legislation is different in different parts of the UK and obviously different in Wales and so on. But how important do you think it is that NALS has actually put on a conference kind of in the north of England when typically legislation is coming out of Westminster? It tends to be very London-centric, doesn't it?
I think the problems, while it might be different in Wales and obviously Scotland and England, what I like about the conference today is they're really giving us some of those options of things to consider and do. And a lot of agents just caught up in the day-to-day stuff. And personally, for me, don't control legislation ultimately. It comes in, but legislation always brings opportunity. Yeah. So no matter what comes in, I sit down and go, okay, where's the opportunity? What can we do to benefit from it, for the tenants to benefit from it, and also for landlords.
Well, that's a fantastic approach. So thank you very much for joining us here at the NALS conference, Glyn, and good luck with your presentation this afternoon.
Lovely, thank you. Looking forward to it.